Hi everyone, Todd at Motor Sportsland here in Salt Lake City. Today I have the pleasure of walking you through the brand new 2026 Raptor 444, one of the coolest toy haulers on the market. This thing has a feature on it that you are definitely going to want to check out. Makes it something I haven't seen on any other toy hauler. But let's start and kind of go around the coach here first, and let me show you some of the stuff that's standard on most of the Raptors. First thing you're going to notice is a full body paint. These things are absolutely gorgeous. They're going to stay looking gorgeous for years. That's full body paint. The only thing that's a sticker on here is the actual Raptor logo itself. Everything else on this rig is paint. You're going to have dual stairs, front and rear, and these are the new dump stairs. So you're out, you're getting dirt all over these. You just flip them over, dump that dirt off, tuck them in. The other nice thing is when these are folded up, they're only taking about 4 inches as opposed to like the 12 or 13 inches that the old style did. So that's a super nice feature to have, especially on the back garage one, where you need every inch of that garage sometimes. Raptor fixed their frames, and now they have one of the largest basement areas in the toy hauler industry. So you can see how big this is. It opens up to the front as well as all the way through. Tons of space in here, guys. This is not normal for toy haulers. Usually you got a very small area because everything's so pushed forward because of the garage. Tons of area in here, and it's nice. It's all carpeted. It's all finished off in there. They've got the penny floor going on, so it's going to be durable. Really like this upgrade here. As you swing around here, you're going to see this is all your audio system. So they upgraded to Kilpsch audio. This is going to have speakers outside, inside, as well as subwoofers underneath it. So when you're done playing for the day and you want to party, this is going to be the party mobile. The in-command system, this is something that Keystone is doing. This is really nice because this is a central wiring system. Everything is color coded behind there. Any problems with anything, any certain plugs in there can be tracked back to this main system. So it makes it very easy to isolate and do service on your rig. Really nice feature at that. But yeah, tons of space in here, all heated. We're gonna have two 30-pound LPs, one on either side. So you got tons of LP storage. And you're gonna see this has got the side cameras on it, as well as the back cameras come standard on Raptors. I'm gonna call out that it's got the 3 armless awnings on it. Well, it's a little windy here. It's December in Utah, so it's getting ready to storm on us. But so we only put them out a little bit, but I wanted you to be able to see the armless Girard awnings, and they're all underlit too. So no arms coming down, extra stuff hanging off the side. Really nice, clean. They tuck up really nice and clean when you put them all the way in. Gorgeous, gorgeous rig. 6-point hydraulic auto leveling. So tons of power to level that thing no matter where you're at. As we swing around, look at this gorgeous cap that they're doing on. It's a fully redesigned cap, and again, all painted. So it's gonna hold up really well to all the bug hits and everything else that the caps take the brunt of. One thing you might notice is a little different are these Kurt Helix suspension kingpin systems. So this actually has a coil spring in here. And tell you, when we lift this up with the forklift, you can see this compressor right here. It's also got a shock absorber. What all that equals out is that when this is on your truck and you go over bumps, it's gonna smooth that right out. It's not gonna transfer that all right to your truck. So a lot less chucking on there. Okay, peek under here with me real quick. So again, huge access from the front to that storage area. You're gonna see this is your battery area here. And your hydraulics. Now, one thing they did that's really nice, usually these are kind of hard to get in to the top of the batteries. They actually put an access panel on the top here. So now you can open this up and get down to your batteries from the top. That's a really nice feature. And then we're running, your generator they're running is the Flex Power 5500s. They're running these generators because they are dual fuel. And it is hooked up already, so you can run your regular gas off it, or it's set up to run LP as well. Okay. As we swing around here, you're going to see you've got your other storage on this side, which is super nice. Your docking system here everything is in its own compartment. So a lot of times that's in there, you're in the way of everything you're storing in there. This is nice, it's all lit, and you've got all your docking hookups right here. Okay. One thing I want to call out is the way that these slides are coming out. If you notice, there's no cabling systems, there's nothing running underneath here. This is all ran from a system inside under the bed. So it pushes in and out for the mechanism in there. There's nothing hanging out or cables or anything on there. And rack and pinion on your bigger slides. Okay, let's go around. You're going to notice the squared windows. And I'll show you this inside. The reason they're doing these is because they have a built-in shade that is in the actual track. So no more of the swinging around, banging of those shades as you're driving. It's a really clean system, as well as you can kind of maybe see the silver right here. It's got an aluminum foil on the back of it, so it does actually give you a small R rating when those are closed. That sun's hitting that tinted window, which is knocking out a lot of the light, and the foil's reflecting a lot more of it. So it's just gonna help keep you cooler on that. Let's keep coming around here. We're running triple axles on this. You're gonna see they're running the MORryde CRE 3000 linkage. So this is an upgraded wet bolt linkage, so you can grease it, but it has an extra pivot point in it. Gives it a lot smoother ride and a lot less stress on your suspension system. As we continue to slide back here, 50 amp cord that is on a built-in reel, and it is powered. So you just flip the switch, that's gonna roll that cord up in for you. These cords being 50 amp are heavy. So it's nice to have that already there. You can unhook it and just reel that in. Two 30-gallon gas tanks on these. One is solely for your toys, one solely for the generator. So you can carry a total of 60 gallons in that. And then of course your collapsible ladder here on the side. So if you need to get up and do any maintenance up on the roof. Swing around, look at the back here. So really cool feature, and I've already got it down so I can't show you, but it's the rear ramps on these are powered now. So it just flip a switch, it's going to put it up and down for you. No more lifting of those heavy doors one way or the other. You've got railing all the way around, as well as another armless awning that goes across the back. So the patio kits are really nice, so you keep you up out of the dirt, but to have the awning on it makes it usable during the day. You put that awning out when it's hot and the sun's out, and you can have shade, sit outside and watch everybody out having fun on your vacation. Not sure why we didn't do this a long time ago. This makes all the sense in the world. For a toy hauler, you have a built-in air compressor. So you're out playing around, you get a rock pinch on one of those tires, need to get some more air in there. You've got now a way to do that without bringing extra air compressors and all that with it. It's all built in here, running off your systems that are in here. Okay, here's your other dump steps. And like I said, this rig has got one of the coolest features I've ever seen. Let me show you that. All right, guys. So this is a big rig. You can bring a lot of people with you. It'll sleep a lot of people. Say you got not quite enough room on the back patio, you want a little bit of extra space, check this out. This is the coolest thing I have seen in a long time on an RV. Like this is Transformer stuff. So the whole wall is coming down. The window becomes the outer wall of the deck. You've got metal cables here as your railing system, and then a full sliding glass door, which I'll show you from the inside, just opens this rig up. Now you've got seating on the outside, and you saw how fast that was to put up and down. It's nothing, guys. You flip a switch, it's all powered like the back ramp is. Just comes down, opens up. You've got the awning, you can sit out here. Again, you've got toys, you're out in the desert playing, everybody's out riding. Now you can be sitting here watching all the action. And again, this is your window, so this is see-through. You can see all through this when you're sitting up there. So cool, I love this rig. All right, guys, so here we are inside the Raptor 444. You're gonna see this has got one nice big slide on this side. It's going to give you a sizable kitchen with this really nice bar here. All solid surface countertop. Here your sink is on the back wall. Stainless steel sink with residential style faucets on here. But look at all the counter space that's in here. So both sides of the sinks, as well as here and up on here. Tons of nice storage. So they're doing these really nice built-ins on rollers So you don't just have stuff you're throwing in there, you get there and everything's all disheveled. Nice way to keep everything nice and clean inside there. Residential style range here with a 4-burner, big oven, so you can actually cook in this if you'd like. Some of them are so small, I'm not sure why they're there. And a residential size microwave, so good size microwave, which is also the air fryer and all that to it. So you swing back, you're gonna get a full 12-volt Furrion fridge. Tons of space in these things. I can open it up here for you. But tons of air, tons of space in there. This is running full 12 volts, so you're running off your battery pack. So one thing we didn't talk about is this comes from the factory with 400 watts of solar and a 2000 watt inverter on it. So where these are 12 volt and running off of batteries, we usually recommend stepping up your batteries to 6 volt or up into lithiums, depending on how much boondocking you're going to be doing on it. But again, you've always got your generator too, so all else fails, you fire your generator up and recharge everything that way. But super nice. These are really efficient fridges, and they're much bigger because they don't have to be vented to the outside like the old propane ones did. So you can get a deeper, bigger fridge in the same space as what you used to be able to get the propanes in. Nice cabinets all up and across the top here. So they've tried to put in storage anywhere they can get it. Really nice size kitchen for a toy hauler. Sometimes they're crammed into nothing. As we back up here just a little bit, let me show you this outside deck from in here. So this is, we opened that deck from outside. This is the inside of it. You get a nice, it's all glass wall. So now you can see out. This is your campsite of the rig. So you can see out everything that's going on, and just a nice big slider door to open this up. Of course, there's a screen door. So if you want to have it open, just no bugs. And then as you come outside, nice big deck area. You can have 2, 3, 4 chairs out here, sitting here watching everything that's going on. And again, this was your main window when it's closed, so you can see through. You can see everything top to bottom out here. Love this feature of this rig. Then as we swing around here, it just keeps getting better. So not only do we have a good kitchen, you've got the L couch design. So nice, tons of seating, nice area for everybody to sit and hang out and talk. Nice size smart TV. So again, I'm not sure why it took so long to get smart TVs on these things, but you can, as long as you got internet access, you can just stream movies, your movie streaming services straight to the TV. Again, Kilp's audio here, so they're running everything through this Kilp's sound bar there. It's going to give you really high quality sound. And then your fireplace. So those of you that are not familiar with fireplaces, yeah, they look nice. They're basically electric heaters though. This is going to put out 5,000 BTUs of electric heat. So if you are plugged in and you have that free electricity source, then you're going to cut way down on your propane consumption with your furnaces and have the heat of this electric heater putting out. So like right now, it's kind of cool out here. This is plenty warm to keep this rig comfortable. So, okay, let's go in the back. I'll show you the garage. All right, so here we are back in the garage on the 444. This garage is 13 foot 6 inches long. Now we do have the 3-season glass doors in here, so that does take up a little bit of that room if you're calculating if you got enough room for whatever toy you're wanting to haul. We do have the double HappiJac system, so you've got the bed on top and then the 2 couches which convert into another bed. So these are the rollover systems, which are really nice. They both just roll over and connect, make another good sized bed here. So tons of sleeping back in here. Okay, and in movie magic, here we are. Now the beds are up and out of the way so you can see the whole area of the garage here. Really cool. They've gone to these bigger tie-down systems here. So instead of just the one single point they used to do, now you've got multiple points of contact here, and you can see how many of them are in here. So shouldn't be any problem with putting that all down and together to lock down these. That tie-down is welded right to the frame. So there's no D-loops to rip out. In my opinion, this is the best tie-down system in the market right now. As we swing to the back, again, we've got these 3-season glass doors, which are really nice. So again, if you're using the patio area, right now the second glass is down, so the screen's open. You can have them in different configurations, but you can kind of seal this area off, still use the patio, not be losing heat or cool from back here as well. And then there's a huge storage bin right under here. You swing these doors open and that'll open. So great place for all the tools and tie downs for all your toys. They're not just going to be stuffed in corners or flying over. Nice built-in metal box for all that. And then as we spin around here, let me show you, they have switched. So Raptor's always had the loft into the kitchen. They've now switched them around this way, which I like better. Creates another sleeping area. If there's people sleeping back here, this is where I think the other person would want to be. But then there's always wasted space up here because these are so long. What they did is to put these extra doors on here. You can access the back of this, so you can just use this part for storage and still have the loft area. So you're not having to crawl up in there to have something stored at the end that you can't get to. So love that feature on there. Another TV back here. So if you're putting the kids back here, or if you got two families and one's back here, they can have their own TV and their own space back here as well as the half bath. So this is really nice too, because again, it's a big rig. You can sleep a lot of people. You don't have to have everybody using the one bathroom. You've got a separate bathroom for whoever's staying back here. You know, people tromping through the rig all night. Okay, let's go take a look at the front. Okay, so before we go up into the bedroom, let me just show you kind of your control system. As well as I failed to mention, we've got two Furrion chill cubes on the two rear air conditioners. If you guys aren't familiar with what those are, look them up. They are the most efficient, putting out the most air. Really cool system. So the thermostat is the remote, so you can actually move the remote around, and that's where it'll measure the temperature and keep the air on or shut it off. So really nice that we've got the chill cubes on there. Look that up, or come down and talk to me and I'll tell you about all the cool stuff on that. Also running the in-command system. So if you're not familiar with these, everything runs through here, which is really nice because it has a Bluetooth feature. You get the app and you can actually run it all through your phone. So anything you can do on here, you can do through your phone. Turning lights on and off, running slides, awnings, all that sort of stuff. So very nice system with the full in-command digital system here. You've also got your main light switch, just so as you come in, you can flip on lights, so you're not fumbling around in the dark. That is on a dimmer system. So again, if it's too bright here, you can bring that down. And then this is your inverter control here as well. All right, so here we are up in the master. Nice size king bed up in here. You're going to have full-size closets. So this is part of that redesign with the whole framing and the cap. It allows you to have tons of space in here, to have a nice size, full-size closet up in here. You're gonna see we've got phone holders on either side of the bed, as well as 110 and 12 volt right here. So as you're charging your phones, it's all there, as well as your switches here, just to turn off your lights over your bed. Dedicated air conditioner for just the bedroom, so you can set your temperature up here and keep it as cool as you want up in there. We are prepped for a washer dryer. If you want to install one of those, we can help you with that. If not, it's another large wardrobe, plenty of room for bins, tons of storage in there. Extra TV up in here. It comes with a 32-inch smart TV up in here. So you've got, I think we're at 3 TVs on this one. Everybody can be watching different stuff if they want. So this is the window I talked about when we were outside. They went to these square windows because of the way this system works. So you pull it one way, it's a screen. So if you want to open this up and have airflow, you can do that and keep the bugs out. The other way is the blind. Now this is that blind on the back side, has the foil. So it's going to be reflecting all the heat out, keep you nice and cool and comfortable inside. Nice little dresser here with some extra storage on your drawers. And then I love this little feature. Little hidden area here for your valuables, put your wallets, all that stuff in here. Somebody did get in here snooping around. Most people aren't going to realize that that opens up. So gives you a nice little storage area for that. Tons of space in here, feels really nice, especially for a toy hauler. Come on, let me show you the bathroom real quick and we'll be done. Okay, here we are in the master bathroom. Sorry, I don't know how to, I've never figured out how to quite show these on film right, but nice sized master bathroom. Again, especially for toy hauler, a lot of times this is where the area that gets sacrificed, but good sized shower in here with a built-in bench, so you have a place to sit in there if you need to. I really like on here that this is a one-piece fiberglass shower surround, so there's no seams. You look around the bottom and up the corners, there's no seams, so nothing to ever leak down the road. Really nice kind of high-end residential feel with the glass enclosure here. Porcelain toilets, backlit mirrors, and then just like in the kitchen here, we've got really nice storage. Again, they didn't just throw a cabinet in there. You've got these rollers out. They're all cut out on this side, so whether you're putting linen in here or your supplies, but nice tongue and groove. These are well-built pieces. Slides in and out on rollers. Tons of storage that's actually usable there. All right, you guys, that's the brand new 2026 Raptor 444. Guys, this is such a cool rig. We talked about that side patio. So cool, futuristic, next generation stuff, the way that opens up. It's like Transformers. Tons of cool systems on this, probably way more than I could have ever talked about on this video, so I'm sorry if I missed anything on it. You want more questions, give us a call or come down and see me. I'd love to take you through it personally. We've got 2 locations. We're here in Salt Lake on 40th South and State. We've got another location down in Spanish Fork. And as always, you can check out our website that has pictures inside and out, as well as current pricing. Guys, if you like our videos, give us a like and a follow, and we'll see you at the next one.